deep three.
Right. Oh, just did prevent the backcourt violation and shoots the three.
They have won 3 of 4 since. There's Lillard again from the logo. That's twice. You cannot stop Damian Lillard right now. Hey.
All right, I'm done with it.
Lillard, a deep three, got it with a half second to go.
So if you haven't guessed it already, this video will be a video of who can shoot better from long range. Long range being 30 plus feet. Damian Lillard or Stephan Curry. Now this is something I probably would have never thought of, but because Damian Lillard has been dropping bombs from deep during the playoffs and during the bubble and all, I mean, his nickname is now Logo Lillard, I think it's an argument you really have to take seriously. Something we have to look at. In regards to this Stephan Curry, Damian Lillard debate, Kenny the Jet Smith ended up saying this on TNT.
Hey, Steph.
How do you like that three
Steph,
from, 36 feet?
I don't think you could shoot as deep as him, Steph. I got to see it when you come back.
So because Kenny the Jet Smith said this, he started a whole argument of if Stephan Curry can shoot as well as Damian Lillard from deep. So I did some research of my own to find out exactly if this were true. If Kenny the Jet Smith and what he said was right. To make this fair, we're only going to compare Damian Lillard's stats this year to Stephan Curry's stats last year. This year, Stephan Curry didn't really get to play. He broke his hand very close to the beginning of the season and then came back for like a few games. And I don't think it's fair to judge him on the few short games that he has played. Also, just to preface before we get into the video, this is a stat that has been recorded for very long because, as we all know, Paul George thinks it's a bad shot. But we'll take with what we got, we'll look at the stats, and we'll break it down from there. So we're just going to look at stats from 30 to 35 feet. Because any longer than that, and it's just a bomb, and it's just kind of a prayer to see if it goes in. So looking at 30 to 35 feet, Damian Lillard has taken a total 113 shots in this season, and he has made 45 of them. That's 39.8%. To put that into perspective, the league average last year for threes was 35%, but the league average for 30 plus feet, as in the 30 to 35 foot range, was only 22%. So that means that Damian Lillard is shooting roughly 18% better than the league average. That means if he would have taken the same amount of threes, instead of 45, he would have only made 25 threes from that same range. This proves that Damian Lillard is a prolific shooter from that range. He is someone that you have to respect out from that range. Paul George. But whether he's a better shooter than Stephan Curry, I can't say if that's true. I mean, let's look at the stats, because the stats speak for themselves. This graphic that I'm about to show shows the shooters who shoot the most from 30 to 35 feet. With Damian Lillard and Stephan Curry atop the list, it's no wonder that this argument is a thing. And although this list is from 2019, I think it's something we still have to respect. We don't have to respect it for Damian Lillard because he has been shooting better this season from that range, but we can respect it for Stephan Curry, equating the 47.9% that he shot from that range. So, overall, I think we're experiencing a little bit of recency bias. Because we haven't seen Stephan Curry on the court for so long, because of the pandemic, because he broke his hand, so many different reasons as to why we haven't seen him on the court. And even Stephan Curry would agree with his response that he made to Kenny the Jet Smith on TNT. I mean, Kenny the Jet Smith kind of is tripping right now. Did you forget that Stephan Curry is the best shooter ever to live? He's better than Reggie Miller. He's better than Ray Allen. He's better than anyone to ever pick up a rock. Stephan Curry just had to remind him a little bit of who the best shooter in the world was. But remember, this is just my opinion. I think Stephan Curry is a better shooter than Damian Lillard. But let me know what you think. Is Damian Lillard's resurgence from the bubble and how well he's been shooting from deep enough to say that Damian Lillard is a better shooter than Stephan Curry? Enough to say that Stephan Curry has lost his mantle to Damian Lillard? I don't think so. I think Stephan Curry will remain the best shooter ever to live. He will be the best shooter to pick up a rock for many, many years to come. It'll be a long time till someone passes his record. But remember, in the end, this is just my opinion. Comment down below who you think the better shooter from deep is. Is it Steph? Is it Dame? Or is it someone else? As always, I'm Hoop Rat. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.